We're making chicken cacciatore, which is really just a rustic, hearty, tomatoey chicken stew. And this is kind of like my little twist on it. So I'm going to add lots of herbs, some red pepper flakes, some not basil, some thyme and oregano, garlic, fresh herbs, tomato paste, olive oil. I'm going to add some anchovies because I think it gives it great saltiness and just another layer of flavor. And then beautiful peppers from the farmer's market. Super excited to use these. And really in chicken cacciatore, you can use different kind of veggies. I've seen carrots in there. I've seen olives. So use what you have, even mushrooms. I have a shallot, some tomato, and white wine. Chicken is in, and I usually season one side, put it in the pan, and then season the other side. That way I don't have to like wash my hands 3 times. And we are just going to let these get a nice crust, take it out, and then we'll put everything else in. This fat is all flavor. It's not excess to me, so I am not throwing it away. I'm going to use all of it. So we have a whole shallot sliced. I also have 2 beautiful bell peppers going right in. We're going to soften these, not caramelize, just soften. Beautiful. So veggies have a little bit of moisture in them. So I like to use some of that to kind of scrape off any bits, but we'll add some wine anyway later on to the glaze. Garlic is in. I'm going to add about a teaspoon, maybe 2, of dried thyme, same amount of dried oregano. I also will add some salt and pepper. I have a tube of tomato paste and a tube of anchovy paste. I was going to use the fillets, but this tube is so much easier. So I'm just going to guesstimate a few fillets-ish. Same thing with tomato paste. I would say 1 or 2 tablespoons. Stir that into the oil so everything kind of breaks down, all the flavors come together. Smells so good already. I smell white wine. You could do red wine, but I think white is a little brighter and a little bit more acidic. And then we're just going to deglaze. So we're going to scrape off any residual bits from the bottom and let the wine reduce, which will give it another layer of beautiful flavor. A can of tomatoes, and I thought I had crushed tomatoes. I only have whole, and that's totally fine because we're going to roughly crush all those by hand. Just let it snugly go in there. And then any juices that you have from the chicken, because it's still not cooked in the middle, it's totally raw. I pour all of that in because, again, it's all flavor flav. It has been an hour. We just let this go low and slow. I did add some pitted Castelvetrano olives, which are nice and buttery, because it just sounds great. I'm going to add some fresh parsley all over. Dinner is served. How insanely good does that look?